Hey everyone, this is David McBee with the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We are back for one more night of basketball action here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. We're actually doing two bonus games tonight. We're going to be covering the third place games. The game between Decatur, the Decatur Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, taking on the Eureka Springs Lady Highlanders for third place here at the district tournament. Then immediately following this, we're going to be coming back. It's going to be the Cotter Senior Boys taking on the Flippin Senior Boys in the third place game. Of course, 4 games tonight. Then after that, we have the championship games. We're going to have Cotter versus Flippin in the senior girls game for the championship. And then rounding out the evening tonight, Eureka Springs taking on the host, Yellville Summit Panthers, for the 2A District 1 championship. So it's going to be a fun night of basketball. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. If you're tuning in right now, be sure to share this page. Be sure to go ahead and tag in any people that you're wanting to watch it, but this should be a fun night of basketball. We're going to be back in about 4 minutes with some live basketball action.
And 5'6" senior number 32, Savannah Dodson. Head coach of the Lady Bulldogs is Bess Thompson. Now the starting lineup for our home team, the Lady Highlanders. A 6-foot junior, number 1, Shelby Little. A 5'7" senior junior, number 3, Gracie Lester. A 5'8" junior, number 4, Grayson Ertel. A 5'3" junior, number 11, Caitlin Ross. And a 6'3" junior, number 15, Megan Holloway. And coach of the Lady Highlanders is Ryan Sanchez.
All right, here we go. We have, of course, Eureka Springs coming in at 22-13 on the season. Got knocked out in the second round game by Flippin in a game that went all the way down to the wire. Decatur coming in at 11-12 on the season. Of course, they ended up getting knocked out in the tournament by the Cotter Lady Warriors in a good game that also went down to the wire. So we got two really good teams tonight kind of getting themselves prepped up for the regional tournament. Of course, this game will help determine where they're going to be at in the regional bracket. But this is our first of 4 games. Of course, we're going to do a stream for each game tonight. So after this game is done, we will have another stream opening up. But notice we already had quite a few people online. Be sure you're sharing this post. As here we go. We got Skaggs going up against number 15 Holloway, and Eureka Springs wins the tip. So they go into number 1 Little. Little had a big game the other night against Flippin. Good lob inside to number 3 Lester, who's fouled on the play. So we got our first foul on the play, and looks like fouls on number 11 Morales. So that's her first, since it was during the shot attempt. Going to the line is going to be number 3 Lester, who's a junior. And the first free throw is no good. Getting ready to attempt the second shot. And second shot is up and good. So Lester gets Eureka on the board. Jumping out to a 1-0 lead here early. As number 11 Morales bringing it down, trying to get it over to number 5 Van. Good defensive play by Eureka. It looks like Coach Fess Thompson going to call a timeout about 28 seconds into the game, and we got our first timeout of the game. Right now, Eureka 1, Decatur nothing. And, of course, everyone, thanks for tuning in. This first quarter is the Lakeview Auto Sales first quarter, 425-6040. For all your auto sales needs, give them a call. Also, Lakeview Car Rental, 701-5032. Really appreciate them helping make the Twin Lakes Sports Network possible, where we can bring these games live. And we're excited getting to do 4 games tonight. We're doing 2 bonus games, and really we're just doing it. The fans have been so supportive of us all year, and we're like, hey, let's go ahead and let's do a couple extra games that we wasn't planning on doing. So we just appreciate everyone who's been supporting us all year long. So right now, Skaggs lobs it in. Morales bring down, setting up the offense. And looks like a shuffle of the feet, number 23, Tilly. So now possession back to the Highlanders, the Lady Highlanders. Of course, just under 7.5 minutes to go here in the first. As Eureka Springs, 8-2 in conference during the regular season, had a great year. Good handoff play up and under as Lester drives and draws the foul. Looks like the foul's going to be on number 5, Paige Van. That's her first personal. Team second is now Lester going to the line. And first shot's long off the back. Now Lester's second attempt, no good. Rebound there by Skaggs. Decatur, long three-point shot, no good. Loose ball. Looks like that goes off of number 23 out of bounds. So possession now back to the Lady Highlanders, 1-0. Right now we're about just a little over a minute into the game. Of course, looks like we have a Megan Holloway fan, Sarah Marshall, online. So saying, let's go Megan Holloway. Long three-point shot, no good. Strong rebound there by Eureka. Shot again, no good. Morales comes away with the board. Morales over to Skaggs. Skaggs looking to drive the baseline. Kicks it out. Good pass to Van. Shot's no good. Ball's loose. Skaggs fighting for it, and possession now will go back to Decatur. So it looks like the foul's on number 4, Ertel. That's her first. And real quick, it looks like we have Bill Self joined us. So a quick shout out to Bill Self. Glad to have you joining us here online as Decatur setting up their offense. We're about a minute 45 seconds into this first quarter. Both teams still filling each other out. Skaggs for 3. Long shot, no good, out of bounds. Now 6:03 left here in the first. And looks like Glenn Duran said, thanks for the broadcast. Glenn, we're glad to be here and hope you're enjoying it. And it's just been so much fun covering these games this year. Lob inside to number 1, Shelby Little with a hard move, and she's fouled on the play. Looks like we got Carol Greer says, go Eureka. Regina Williams watching from Berryfield says, go Eureka. So awesome to have these players or these fans getting to tune in and watch online. As Little's first shot's no good and right now Little, she's a junior, 6 foot. Had a good game the other night against Flippin, which really Eureka was playing a great game. The last couple minutes it just kind of slipped away, but they're a team that can definitely make a run in regionals as Little hits the shot. As right now they extended, it's 2-0 here in the first. Little with her first point of the game. As number 15, Schoper, goes in and is fouled on the play. So quite a bit of fouls here early, and looks like we got someone from Joey Broadcasting's old neck of the wood, Holly Ertel, watching from Macon, Georgia. So glad to have you joining us on the TLSN today. And if you're joining us first time, like our page, share this post. Let's get some viewers in here. As Schopper hits the first shot, and now Decatur's on the board. Schopper's a sophomore. Second shot is up and good. She hits both of them. Now knocks it back at 2. 5:38 left here in the first. Lady Highlanders trying to get into Little. She kicks it out. Long three-point shot is up, and it is good. Big-time shot there by number 11, Caitlin Ross. Now extends it to a 5-2 lead for Eureka. So right now 5:06 left here in the first. Ross three-pointer's the difference. Long three-point shot. Decatur coming back. Shot's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Looks like it was knocked off of number 10, Cross. So Decatur maintaining the ball. Looks like James Loudermilk says, go Lady Highlanders. So it's like quite a few Highlander fans on there. Let's hear from the Bulldog fans. You know we got to have some Bulldog fans out there as well. Now Shopper, the lefty, looking to drive. Gets it back out to Mejia. Now a little over 4 minutes left as fans starting to trickle in. We got some big games later tonight. Long three-point shot there by number 23, Tilly. And just like that, it's 5-5. Lady Highlanders moving the ball right now, tied 5, 3:40 left. Good drive, lob inside, and a foul on the play. They say the foul was on the floor before the shot, as that was number 15, Holloway. And looks like the foul's on Schoper. That's her first. Lob in the corner, cross for three. Shots long. Skaggs gets the board, looks ahead to Schoper, who goes up with the left-handed shot, no good. Little gets the board. As Little is wrapped up, good play there by number 24, Skaggs. Forcing a jump ball, and possession arrow is going to stay with Decatur. Right now, 3:18 left here in the first. I'm in number 23, Tilly. Shopper drives, lose her footing. Holloway with the good play. Number 3, Lester, bringing the ball down. And now Little to Holloway. Holloway, good pass, entry pass into Little. Shot's no good. She gets her own board and puts it back in. Eureka with the bucket now to take the lead. Eureka now up 7-5 here in the first. Long shot, no good by Tilly. Oh, beautiful pass by Morales, but the shot over the backboard out of bounds.
Deb says, go Megan. We're cheering for you from Cimarron, Kansas.
So Megan Holloway has some fans out there in Facebook land right now. Shot from number 10, Cross, is good. Now extends it to a 9-5 lead. Schoper goes up, the lefty with the beautiful finish. Now pulls it back to 7. Schoper's got 4 here in the first quarter. Currently leading scorer of the game. Over to Little from the free throw line. She's going to drive. Some contact. Hits the bucket. Good play there by Little. As we have a timeout. Looks like Decatur going to call a timeout. Eureka right now 11. Decatur 7 here with about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Looks like we got the Big Smooth joining us, Josh Fletcher, because he's watching on the Facebook app. He's watching on his TV. He wanted to say hi and give us a share, and he says he can't comment on the TV one, but always glad to have the Big Smooth Josh Fletcher join us online. And I know he's been watching all the games, and for people like Josh Fletcher is why we're doing these 2 bonus games today, because we got some good fans that really support us, great sponsors, and we couldn't do it without them, right, Joey?
That's right. Just like we just got another one in, Becky Woody. She's watching as well. Thank you, Becky. We do appreciate all you guys out there watching, sharing, liking. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Well, first of 4 games tonight, and this gym is going to be packed. Fans starting to file in the first of 4 games. This place is going to be rocking and rolling, especially when you include some of the fans in this 2A district. They got some of the most passionate fans. Is Decatur. Mejia over to Schoper. Schoper drives. Good drive by Schoper. Holloway comes over, and looks like they're going to call that on number 15, Holloway. And it looks like that's Holloway's first foul, third on the team. So right now, Schoper going to the line. She's got 4 so far. And make it 5 as she hits the first one. Well, Schopper now getting ready to shoot the second shot, down 3 in a pretty even first quarter here. Gets it to 11-9. Schopper now with 6 on the game, leading all scorers.
Jill Walker says thanks for broadcasting the game so she could watch Megan Holloway. Hey, we appreciate you, and we're glad to be here to be able to bring this to you guys.
Little tries shooting with the left hand. Shot's no good. Gets it back. Misses a short shot. Meat comes away with it. She's pushing the pace. Little hustling hard, getting back and cutting her off. Right now, 30 seconds left, so Decatur. Schopper's shot's no good. Eureka's got it now, 20 seconds left. Rebound on the play from Lester. Little looks to drive and finishes the shot. Good play there. Right now, it is 13-9 in the first, 1.7 seconds left. Little with 4 now here in the first quarter. Decatur doesn't get a shot. So at the end of the first quarter, Eureka 13 and the visiting Decatur girls 9. Right now, Annabelle Schoper leading Decatur with 6 points. Abby Tillery with 3. Over on the Eureka side, right now Shelby Little leading the way with 4 points here in the first quarter. And now 13-9, first of 2 games. Of course, immediately after this, we are going to have the Cotter boys. We got the third place game. It's going to be Cotter versus Flippin the next 2 games after this. And then the championship game coming up at 7 o'clock. It's going to be Flippin versus Cotter. That should be a great game. And then the final game of the night, Eureka, the number 1 seed over on the boys' side, is going to be taking on the Yellville Summit Panthers, who coming fresh off their victory against their rival, the Flippin' Bobcats.
It looks like the Flippin' Bobcats have arrived, and also the Cotter Warriors.
Right now, good defensive play there by Meek, knocking it out of bounds. Well, we were a little nervous about whether we were going to have these games today. Has some precipitations coming in. Might be some possible freezing later. So everyone that's coming out tonight, make sure you drive safe. Definitely would come out. It's going to be a great game. It's passing to Holloway with the bucket.
Yeah, we just hope that the weather holds off long enough that we can get through these games and everybody get home safe.
Right now, Eureka now extending it to 15-9. Long three-point shot by Tilley's no good. Lester comes away with the rebound. And of course, Decatur had to drive a couple hours to get over here. Their school actually let out early today. Holloway kicks out in the corner. Long three-point shots, no good. Schoper. Ball's knocked out of bounds, off Schoper, out of bounds. And Eureka will maintain possession, 6:59 here in the second. Yeah, all the fans chiming in. Don't be afraid to tell us who you're cheering for put on there, hey, are you going in this game for the Bulldogs, or are you going for the Highlanders? This is an interactive broadcast, as Nathan Sumo Rogers has said many times this year, as Little with the great move inside. And Little's on fire right now, Joey.
She sure is. Both these teams are playing hard right now. I'm sure each of the team eagerly wants the win. You guys hopefully stay tuned throughout this whole game, and we're going to see who's going to be victorious.
Lob inside to number 32, Dodson, who took an extra step. And we'll give it back over to the Lady Highlanders. Of course, this second quarter is the Lakeview Auto Sales second quarter. 425-60-40. Thank them so much for helping us broadcast this game. Also, Lakeview Car Rental, 701-5032. As right now, dial them up for all your car needs. As right now, Coach Fess Thompson happy with them dialing up the defense on that play and forcing a turnover. As right now, Eureka is starting to get a little momentum here in the second quarter, and Decatur needing a bucket. Ball's knocked loose. Tries to get it over to Little. Little tracks it down. Gets it back to Lester. Little comes up at the free throw line, lobs it in. Holloway. And Holloway, good, strong offensive move there by Holloway, and she draws the foul. And looks like the foul is going to be on number 11, Morales. That's her second. And now 5:46 left. Of course, neither team in any foul issues right now. Lob into Holloway, who took an extra step, and now possession back to Decatur. Of course, the Lady Highlanders coming in this game 22-13. They definitely are going to be a team to watch in regionals. That's the fun thing about these tournaments. You never know who's going to beat who, as Skaggs drives but travels on the play. As number 15, Schoper, checking back in the game. She's checking in for number 11, Morales. And now Lester gets over in the corner to number 10, Cross. Cross back to Little. Little, hesitation, drive, throws it up. Beautiful finish by Little. As Little off to a big start in the game tonight, leading all scorers now with 11. Gets the rebound. Looks like we're going to have a reach-in foul there on number 24, Skaggs. That's her first personal, 6th on the team. Which we just had a good friend join us online, Joey.
Oh, Todd Korok. How's it going out there, Todd? Appreciate you tuning in.
As Holloway fighting for the board, gets the board, almost makes the shot and draws the foul. Looks like the foul's on Schoper. That's her second, team 7th. And right now, number 15, Holloway, getting ready to shoot 2 shots. And her first free throw is good.
Now, Todd Korok, he works for one of our sponsors here, Lakeview Auto Sales. So if you guys are in need of a vehicle, see Todd Korok, Lakeview Auto Sales.
Free throw's no good, knocked out of bounds. So Decatur now with the ball. 4 minutes, 39 seconds left, up 20-9. Largest lead of the game so far, 11 points. Skaggs gets it over to Schoper. Schoper driving, throws up the shot, no good. Little with the board. Now Lester bringing it back the other way. Of course, first of 4 games. We're going to have to need to get a little caffeine in my system, get me a little pumped up for the rest of these games tonight. It's been a fun week of basketball, and again, shout out to Yellville Summit Athletic Director Steve Jones for just doing such a good job. I mean, people like him is the reason why we're here. He's been so courteous to us, and the group over here helping us get everything set up to be able to do these broadcasts, including Ryan Metcalf, the tech guy, who we're able to stream the internet thanks to him.
Yeah, they set up not MiFi, but the actual internet here. They put us in a hard line so that we can stay connected and broadcast these games for you guys out there. What do we call that? Internet world, internet land.
And Little is fouled, so now we'll be going to the line. It looks like that's on Schoper. That's her third. So Little now, who's had a big first half, currently got 11 points. First free throw's up and no good. And second free throw by Little is no good. Good play by Lester. And she throws it off of Dodson out of bounds. So good play there by Lester, able to save possession on the missed free throw. As number 5, Paige Van, now checking in the game. .347 left here in the first half. As this first half, Shelby Little with 11 points. They go inside. Holloway with the turnaround, no good. Rebound there by number 3, Mejia.
Decatur needs to really put some points back on this board.
Good defensive play there by number 11, Ross, with the steal. Quick defensive hands shown there. Over to Holloway. Holloway with the shot. No good. Schoper's got the board. Of course, Schoper's playing with 3 fouls right now. Right now, Mejia, Skaggs, Schoper, Meek, and Van rounding them out. Schoper, 3-point shot, no good. Loose ball. Van stops, pops, 3-point shot, no good.
Eureka's going to take control of the ball with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock.
Drive inside, Lester. Contact, but she finishes. No foul on it. I thought they were going to possibly get a 3-point play. But Lester with the bucket now extends it to 22-9. Lester now with 3 here in the first half. As the foul on the play, looks like that's going to be on Little. That's her first. 4th on the team here in the first half. As we're down to about 2 minutes left here in the first half. All right, and Little gets another foul. That's her second, team's 5th here in the first half. 2 minutes, 1 second left. Throwing to Skaggs. Skaggs drives, tries splitting the defense, but shot goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she tried to push her way through there and go for the basket. But
she was trying to slice and dice in there, but good defensive play, stepping up and making the stop there by Eureka.
Eureka's defense right now is doing a good job keeping Decatur off the board.
Number 10, Cross, almost put the shot up, ended up pulling it back. Right now, Little and Holloway down low, having 2 really good games. Cross gets it into Lester. Good spacing on the offense here in the first half by Eureka. So they're going to get double dribble on that on Lester. So right now Decatur down 13. Needs to try to get a couple buckets here to finish out the first half to build a little momentum. Long three-point shot by Van is short. Schoper with the board and the finish, and that's just what Decatur needed.
Very nice rebound there, number 15.
Yeah, Schoper's got 8 right now. Leading scorer for Decatur. And good defensive play there. Number 24, Skaggs, stepping up. And so that's on Lester. That's her first personal 16 foul. 45 seconds to go, Joey.
45 seconds. They need to get some points on the board here quick. They do not want to go locker room without putting some points on this board, I'm sure.
Long three-point shot. That was attempted by Meek. Holloway with the rebound.
Less than 30 seconds now.
And Eureka's probably going to set up offense and hold for a last shot here.
Yeah, right now they can control the clock. They got some time.
Little inside to Holloway. And they're going to call 3 seconds on Holloway. As number 23, Abby Tilley, checking into the game. As Coach Thompson pulling the player off, had 6 players on the court for a second. He got him off before.
Less than 10 seconds on the clock.
And ball's out of bounds. Decatur with the ball, 7 seconds left. But right now, down 11, they'd love to get it back to single digits. Van gets it to Skaggs. Skaggs over to Schoper. Schoper with the shot.
Just a little short.
Loose ball. We're going to have a well, Eureka unable to get a shot off. But at the end of the first half, Eureka 22, Decatur 11. As we are going to be back in probably about 8 minutes here at halftime here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. But during halftime, we're going to go ahead and thank a few of the sponsors that made this year possible. Hey everyone, this is the Loose Cannon, David McBee. We are back online right now we got 2 minutes left here at halftime. We're getting ready to go back to the second half. It's Eureka Decatur 22-11, but of course I'm joined today by the one and only Nathan Sumo Rogers, star of the #1 rated pro wrestling podcast west of the White River and east of Yellville, the Slop Drop. How's it going, Nathan?
Going well. Thanks for having me again. Looks like some exciting games in store for tonight. So looking forward to it.
Well, speaking of exciting, the basketball, the podcast, you just recently actually had a podcast last night, the Slop Drop. What was last night's episode about?
We did our weekly recap of what's happened this week and some things that's in store for this weekend and a couple predictions.
Of course, a lot going on in the world of professional wrestling right now, Nathan. This weekend, big pay-per-view.
Big pay-per-view. Depends on who you ask. Elimination Chambers this weekend. I don't know how many people will actually be watching that. I don't think it's a stellar card, but somebody will watch it.
Well, of course, there's a build-up right now to WrestleMania coming out, and I think it's, beginning of April when WrestleMania is going to come, and right now the card really not taking shape yet.
No, I think there's about 50-something days left for them to put something together. But the road to WrestleMania has began, and they need to get something going pretty quick if they want some storylines to develop.
Of course, we got a WrestleMania match in our main event tonight. I'm going to call it the main event. Eureka and Yellville, those are two of the best in the 2A conference. We're expecting quite a game tonight.
Yeah, Yellville, this is their home. They're pretty tough at home. That should be a really good game. So let your friends and family know if they wasn't able to make it due to the weather to tune in. Again, this is an interactive podcast. Nothing against the radio guys, but you drive out of town, you might lose service or whatever, but you can literally watch or listen to this anywhere in the world and share it.
Well, now we're getting ready to start the second half. Decatur narrowed it down to 11, 22-11. As we start the third quarter, need to get my scoreboard caught up real quick, and now we're good to go. Third quarter, 22-11. As Skaggs setting up the offense here to start the second half for Decatur. Second quarter kind of struggled on getting some shots to go down. Right now, leading scorer, though, Annabelle Schoper not having a problem as she's been on fire with 8 points leading the way for Decatur. As number 11, Ross, gets the rebound. Of course, Shelby Little, number 1 on Eureka, leading all scorers right now. She's got 11 points on the game. They lob it into Holloway. Holloway with a strong move. Shot doesn't go down. Rebound by Van. Off to Skaggs. Skaggs looking to drive. Baseline. Shot no good. Good defensive play there by Holloway. As both teams looking a little more aggressive here in the first minute of the second half. And it looks like Renee said this is where you can watch Yellville's game later. Now we are doing, guys, as we got a turnover on the play there, we are doing a separate stream for each game. So at the end of this game, we're going to close this particular video link. We'll open up a new one for the next game. We do one for each game. That way it's easy for people to come in and go through games, find highlights, things like that.
So, again, the best way to be able to find these games is for you to be following and liking our page. So you want to like the page, you want to follow the page. And you can always find us at Twin Lakes Sports Network on Facebook.
Yeah, so just want to let everyone know this feed will go down, and then usually it's probably about a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, we'll have a new feed up right away with the next game. Shot's no good. Rebound there by Skaggs. Lob ahead for Tilly, who hit a 3 earlier. She launches it again. Shots long and out of bounds. But Nathan and I, Sumo, we were discussing at halftime professional wrestling, because we cover basketball, we cover football, we also cover the world of professional wrestling. You got to check out the Slop Drop on Facebook. Of course, you'll see a lot of times we share links of different podcasts they do, and different polls. They always have the funniest polls. So be sure to check them out. As Nathan, Sumo, while we were off the air a little bit at halftime, I guess I need to clarify something from the last game. My back was really killing me last game, so I had to take an Excedrin. And I guess when I did the broadcast, I said, hey, I'm taking a pill. Now I feel better, so everyone thinks I'm on something. Guys, I'm sorry. It was just Excedrin. It's nice little turnaround by Holloway with the bucket.
You mean after a 30-something game standing up here on this concrete, your hours and hours on end, your back is giving out a little bit.
I'm just getting old. I'm old and fat.
I was going to say, it's a sign of age.
As Holloway now with 5 on the game. But, of course, we've done over 12 hours of basketball this week. By the time tonight's done, we'll do 18 hours of basketball in the last 5 nights. So, and you got to stand most of the time, even though we have this luxurious suite that Yellville Summit has set up for us. But it's probably more I'm just old and fat. But Little kicks it out in the corner. And now the Lady Highlanders up 13. Yeah, like Sumo, he just said props to Yellville for their beautiful facility, one of the best. And telling you, one of the best passes right there to Holloway, who hits the bucket. And now Eureka with their largest lead of the night, Joey, up 15.
Yeah, hopefully Decatur can do something now that they have control of the ball. We really need to get some points on this board. We'll see what Decatur could do with it here, Dave.
Yeah, Eureka doing a good job on defense. Long three-point shot by Tilly, and that's what Decatur needed.
About. That's what they need right there.
Because right now Tilly's 6 points on the game. Tilly's and Choper currently the only 2 to score for Decatur. But, yeah, big shot there. Holloway goes into Little. Little goes up with the left hand and draws the foul. Tell you what, number 1 Little, she is a hard player. She knows how to get in position, and she really worked her way into position, that one, to draw the foul. Shelby's first free throw's up. Off the front of the rim, no good. It's number 15, Choper, coming in. She's got 3 fouls right now, but also the leading scorer for Decatur with a good game, 8 points so far for the sophomore. And it looks like Choper comes in and gets a foul immediately, which Decatur didn't need that. She's their leading scorer right now, but she's got 4 fouls, and there's 3:49 left in the third quarter. As number 32, Dodson, checking the game. She's a senior. Well, maybe she's not checking into the game. She's already. So they get everything worked out. Lobbed it into Holloway. Skaggs with the steal. It's Skaggs and Holloway. Skaggs goes up with the left hand and finishes.
Nice shot there, number 24. Skaggs.
Right now, Skaggs has got 2 points. Yeah. They tried getting it inside the Little. It goes off her hands, out of bounds. But Big Smoo just said something. He said, thanks for watching. He loves that he's able to watch. He said he only wishes AAA would let us do the regional tournament. And that's the thing. We've had a lot of questions on our page this week saying, are you guys going to Danville next week? Actually, AAA won't let us film in the regional. So we're able to do up to district tournament. That's why I'd follow them if we could.
Yeah, this looks like the end of our road right here for this tournament. We wish we could go and do them, but like Dave says, the rules will not allow us.
Yeah, AAA. So, write your AAA association and tell them, hey, they should allow streaming. Because right now the foul on that last play was on number 11, Ross. That was her first. Right now, Skaggs looking to drive. She goes over Holloway. Shot's no good. Strong rebound there by number 4, Ertel. As we have a timeout on the court. So timeout, Lady Highlanders. Right now, 2:32 left. Eureka 26, Decatur 16. Still a lot of time left in this game.
Eureka's done a great job keeping this game at 10 points, at a 10-point lead, I should say.
Well, of course, the place starting to fill up with we got 3 big games after this. Immediately after this, we got Cotter versus Flippin. We got Cotter versus Flippin coming up twice. First, we got senior boys, Cotter versus Flippin at 5:30. Then at 7 o'clock, we got the first of our 2 championship games we're airing tonight. We're going to have the Lady Bobcats taking on the Lady Warriors for the district championship. And then final game of the night, 8:30, Eureka Springs taking on Yellville Summit. And I know I've used this phrase quite often, but that game really should be a slobber knocker. We're expecting those teams to really go at it. Lob inside, Holloway with the left-handed, no good. Skaggs working hard, forces a jump ball on it. Right now, number 10, Cross checking in for number 11, Ross.
Tuesday night games were definitely no disappointment. They were action-packed. I think every game we watched was just something else. So if you guys didn't get to see it, the games are on our page.
Well, lob into Holloway with the bucket. Now extends it to a 12-point game. As Holloway getting some rhythm now with 9 on the game. So Holloway and Little, the 2 top scorers. Long 3-point shots up. As number 2, Meek, is fouled on the play. Looks like she was fouled by Ertel, so it looks like that's Ertel's 3rd foul. She's going to be shooting 3 free throws here. Right now, down 12, 28-16. First free throws up and good. And Decatur, their free throws the other night, they were shooting in the upper 80% range. Really helped keep them in the game when they were playing Cotter. Ultimately, it wasn't enough to overcome the Lady Warriors, but really helped keep them within striking distance for a while. And I jinxed her in that one. She hits 2 out of 3. So Meek now with 2 points on the game.
With 1:54 left on the clock, there's still plenty of time for Decatur to come back.
Oh, Little wide open. They get it inside. Shot's no good. Holloway cleans it up. As Holloway working hard down low. And now up to 11 points. And we got to throw a shout out. I'm going to butcher this. Halil Rambo said, "Thank you for offering me a chance to watch my fiance coach while I'm stuck at work. Go Highlanders." So I assume that's Ryan Sanchez's fiance getting to watch her fiance coach tonight. We're privileged and having fun calling these games. Skaggs loses a grip on it, but it's saved. Good play there by number 3, Mejia. Saves it. Goes ahead, Tilly for 3. As we have a jump ball, and possession will stay with Decatur with 56 seconds to go.
Well, just like she had said, Haley, Haley, right? Haley Rambo said, she's able to watch her fiance coach, and it's for reasons like you why we're here. It brings us joy when we hear from people telling us how they were able to see a family member, a loved one, and without us, they wouldn't be able to see. So that's why we're here. We enjoy it, and we enjoy watching these kids play.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I got to admit, I'm not going to know what to do on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday nights now. We're not going to have basketball for a bit, but I bet you at the Twin Lakes Sports Network, we'll find some other exciting ventures coming soon. As Little gets it to Ertel. Ertel Back to Ertel. They're just moving it around right now, working the clock. 20 seconds left. Eureka looking like they're going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Up 12. Little looks to drive. Looks like she's fouled on the floor. Looks like they're going to call that on number 2, Meek. That's her first. Team's third. Lob into Holloway. Holloway goes in. They say basket no good. Holloway hit the shot, but the shot no good. She shuffled her feet, so now 3 seconds left. Decatur not going to get a shot off. So at the end of the third quarter, Eureka right now up 30 over the Decatur Bulldogs, 18, 12-point game as we get ready to go in the fourth quarter. Of course, this second half of action is brought to you by Marion County Farm Bureau, 449-4081, and Lakeview Car Rental, 701-5032. Of course, Marion County Farm Bureau, give our good friend Joey Sample a call, 449-4081. Get a quote on your home, car. Be sure to check him out. Joey Sample does a great job and a great sponsor of local athletics, Joey Sample. Okay, now Haley, she said, yes, it is pronounced Haley. So glad we didn't butcher that too bad, Haley. But congratulations on you and your fiance, and wish you guys nothing but great success. So as we get ready to go into the fourth quarter, of this first game, this is for third place in the district tournament. 8 minutes away from Highland getting third place. And we're off. Lester bringing it down. Right now, going into this last quarter, Little with 11, Holloway with 11, leading Eureka. Schoper leading Decatur with 8, but she does have 4 fouls on her. As the foul is on Meek, that's her second. That's the team's fourth. Of course, those just tuning in, be sure to share this page. Tag in, tag in anyone that you know that might want to watch this game. Maybe there's some grandparents or something that have never seen a game. This is a chance. Lob inside, beautiful dish. But foul before the pass, but a good drive by Lester and dish to Holloway, but there's a foul. Right now, 15 foul. Looks like that's the first on number 3, Mejia. And now Ertel, Lester working the outside. They go into Little. Little inside to Holloway, who spins, turns, and scores.
Bill Self asked if the score is correct on our scoreboard, and it is correct, Bill.
Holloway now with 13 points, leading all scorers for the game. Right now, 6:54 left. As number 15, Schoper coming in, the leading scorer for Decatur. She's got 4 fouls on her. Now Skaggs with the ball, looking to drive. Skaggs stops, pops, 3-point shot, no good. Holloway with the board. Gets it off to Lester, coming back. They go in Little with the strong move. Now Little getting her first bucket of the second half. Extends it now to 34-18 with 6:04. It looks like foul on Little. That's her third. 6 minutes to go. Skaggs looks inside to Schoper. Not there. Comes back out. Van looking to drive in the corner. Skaggs drives. Skaggs with the shot. Van with the board and the finish. As Van now pulls it to 34-20. 2 points on the game right now for Van, her first bucket. Now 5.5 minutes left.
And in basketball, 5 minutes can last a long, long time.
Yeah, still plenty of time in this game, but as low-scoring game, good defense being played by both teams. Right now 34-20 with 5 minutes even to go. And we got a timeout on the court, so Coach Ryan Sanchez calls a timeout. Right now, 4:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. We got a full timeout. Right now it's 34-20 here in our first of four. Of course, immediately after this, we're going to have some boys action. We have the Cotter Warriors taking on the Flippin' Bobcats. That should be quite a game for our second game of the evening, as the crowd filing their way in. Of course, like we mentioned earlier, nasty weather outside, but it's starting to heat up in here as we got 4 action-packed games tonight.
We've seen some good games between Cotter and Flippin', and I suspect tonight will be no difference. When those two teams meet here on this court, we expect a lot of action.
Well, the thing I like about the Cotter Flippin' games is it's two fan bases that are very enthusiastic. They like to make some noise. Of course, the Flippin' student section has just, them and probably the Yellville student section going back and forth at the game on Tuesday night was just so much fun to watch.
No, both sides got really into it. And Cotter has a great support here as well from the fans that come out.
Yeah, good crowd that's come out from Cotter and Flippin'. So this is going to be a fun game to watch. Of course, some of my favorite moments from this tournament was earlier in the week when the Yellville student section talked one of their opponents into shooting several shots. They would start a countdown like the clock was running down, and they probably forced a couple turnovers. And to me, that says a lot if your fan base is causing some turnovers. As foul on Cross, that's her first. Decatur down 14 under 5 minutes. 3-point shot, no good by Skaggs. Holloway with the board. Gets it off to Lester. Oh, good move, good finish by Holloway with the bucket. As Holloway continue having herself a good game. Extends it now to 36-20. Holloway now with 15 on the game. Skaggs thought about. Skaggs looks to drive. Goes off the backboard. The shot is good, so Skaggs with a big bucket. Skaggs now with 4 on the game and looking to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Now Skaggs at the line. She's a senior. Misses the shot. Right now Skaggs with 4, Tilly with 6, Schoper with 8. Those are the lead top 3 scorers. For Eureka, it's Holloway with 15 and Little with 11. Of course, Eureka came into this tournament the number 1 seed. And their season's not done. Even after this game, they're going on to regionals. Lob inside, Little. Little working hard. Shot no good. Mejia coming away with it. Right now down 14. 3 minutes to go. It's going to be go time for Decatur. As the pass intended for Van off her hands out of bounds. And now 2:57 to go. They tried getting it inside for Little. Pass a little long, out of bounds. Tell you what, Little works hard down low. Pass just a little long, but she had good position. Van drives, stops. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Meek comes away with it off to Skaggs. Skaggs drives, right-handed. Shot no good. Little with the rebound. Now 2 minutes, under 2.5 minutes to go. As Eureka Springs looking, barring a miracle in the next 2 minutes, looking like they are going to improve to 23-13 on the season. Looking to get 3rd place here at the district tournament, barring a huge comeback here in the last 2 minutes. Pass intended for Holloway. Schoper comes away with the steal. As Mejia fouled on the play. Looks like the foul's going to be on Lester. That's her second.
Have exactly 2 minutes left on the clock.
Of course, as we mentioned earlier, stay tuned here on the TLSN page. This stream's going to close down in probably about 5 minutes. Looks like we have a 3-second violation against Decatur, but we're going to be coming back immediately with a new stream for the second game, second of 4. As the district tournament here over in Yellville, it's been a big success. Athletic Director Steve Jones and his team. As Mejia trying to get the pass. Good defensive play there by Eureka, forcing the turnover.
Eureka's defense and offense have both been playing great tonight.
Right now, Megan Holloway with a great game, 15 points. Shelby Little with 11. They've been responsible for 26 of the 36 points for Eureka tonight. Right now, Lester taking her time. Right now, up 14. As Lester just working the clock, trying to get it into Holloway and Little. Ball's knocked loose. Decatur gets a turnover. Oh, good defensive play there by Meek with the bucket. Now she's got 4 on the game.
Less than 47 seconds left on the clock.
A turnover by Decatur. Good defensive play there by number 1 Shelby Little with the block. We're right now down 12 with 40 seconds to go. Decatur needing a couple threes in bunches. And they lob it inside, but the clock is running on Decatur. Over to Skaggs. Skaggs for 3. Shot's no good. Strong rebound by Lester and is fouled. Now Van to inbounds. In the corner, three-point shot. No good. Little gets the board. And as the clock runs under 30 seconds, that should do it here. Up 12 with 23 seconds to go. As Lester is fouled by number 3 Mejia. That's her second. As Lester now going to the line. Of course, this team should be they're a great team this year. They're really set up for the future. No seniors on this team, as one of our viewers, Carol Greer, shared. A lot of juniors on this team. So next year, they've made a good run. Their season's still not done. So as the ball is stolen, so Lester now dribbling and is fouled with less than 10 seconds left. Fouled by number 3 Mejia. That's her third foul as Lester going to the line. But congratulations to the Lady Highlanders. Right now at 36-24 with 7 seconds to go. They're going to win third place in the district tournament in this first game of the night, the consolation game. Little gets the board, misses it. Schoper gets it, and we have a foul on the play with 2.5 seconds left. But it's academic now as the Lady Highlanders. Congratulations to the Eureka Springs Lady Highlanders. Of course, another Eureka Springs team playing later tonight. As Schoper now going to the line. I don't know, 8 points leading Decatur. Seeing if she can at least get into double digits to finish out the evening. Hits the first shot. Gets it to 36-25. Second free throw is up, and it's good. It rattles around and down. So Schoper with 10. As congratulations to the Eureka Springs Lady Highlanders. They win 36-26 over Decatur and wins third place in the district tournament. And good luck to them next week as they go off to play in Danville. But our first game of the evening is both teams come to center court. And great to see both teams come together, but Eureka Springs 36, Decatur 26. That's our first game of the night here on the Twin Lakes Sports Network. Now we're going to step away for a couple minutes. This stream will close, so if you're watching it, you'll probably get a notice saying that this video's ended. We're going to come up live with another new video, a new stream. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 8 minutes with the next game of the night. It's going to be Cotter and Flippin here at Yellville.